business down pat. Want to pick off where we left last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's go over to the start of the video. So, first things first. So Death Battle sneakily tried to claim, for one factor, let's determine the definitiveness of Sonic's speed. And I knew immediately Sonic was going to lose the Death Battle, because these people have mixed up their fucking claims over and over and over again, with no idea what the fuck we're talking about. For starters, let's talk about when the two idiots, Boomstick and Wiz. I still don't understand how people like Wiz. He's a fucking jackass. I'm not insulting the guy as a person, but like, Ben Singer's an asshole. Don't you just look at Ben Singer and just want to punch him in the face for whatever he says?
He looks like he has a very punchable face, that's all I can say.
I know, right? For fuck's sake. Yeah, then, so, the biggest problem with this, when they're trying to determine Sonic's speed, is they're gonna take in their own sources, but ignore some of the other games. But, you know, they're not even gonna try and, scale, Game Sonic to Archie Sonic, when they kind of use the same comparison for Archie to, or not Archie, Paper Mario to Game Mario, or regular Mario.
Exactly. And not even knowing the fact that Paper Mario and Mario are two different beings. They're literally in separate universes. The Mario and Paper Mario crossover game that Nintendo made themselves have stated that. I can actually look up the article right now.
Alright. But, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it right now.
Well, since it's beating the life out of me, so I can't really... I'll pull it up when I get my chance.
Yeah, okay. But you see, the thing is about that whole fucking bullshit is, Archie Sonic and Game Sonic are closer to each other than fucking Mario and Paper Mario are, by a long shot.
Yeah. I can believe that 100%, because I'm pretty sure I remember that the Archie comics actually do shadow off of the Sonic games.
Yeah, on a number of occasions, but a lot of feats are different. Yeah. One thing to note, they're still in the realm of possibility, because for one instance, if you're not going to claim that regular Sonic is light speed, then Super Sonic most certainly is light speed, due to an interview with Takashi Iizuka himself stating Super Sonic has infinite speed. Now, if you're gonna ignore the creator of Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog, which is against author's intent, I don't know why you would fucking do that, Death Battle. But if it's explicitly said, you can't say that you're gonna definitively determine this man's speed, when sure, it's been stated in a few guides what his speed is in particular games. But the reason that's kind of indefinite is because it constantly changes.
It never puts Sonic at a true definite speed. It's always, he's either playing around with this speed and not really going out, or he may put a little bit more effort into the speed, but he's not really trying to boost it. He's never serious.
You remember when they try to say or downplay Sonic's statement that light speed was easy by saying, oh yeah, this is just hyperbole because Sonic's never shown these feats in a game. You see, the problem with that is, why would he? The game would be over in an instant.
Basically.
So yeah, there's that. You don't even get...
mistaken. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Sonic has shown somewhat light speed. I don't know which game it was, but Sonic was in supersonic mode and he was rushing past the laser beam. Now think about it, he was moving faster than the laser beam to whatever he was fighting. And they say supersonic mode
form.
yeah, supersonic form is it goes away quickly, but in that for that time for Sonic, it seems like a very long time. So he's moving at extreme rates of speed.
And his fights, Supersonic's fights usually last like over the course of several seconds. So that's another thing to keep in mind whenever he's beating these big bosses. And another thing to consider is, you know, there's a definitive limit for supersonic speed. It kind of doesn't exist because in one game, Sonic Advance, which it's canon, supersonic lasts for a whole week without any extra rings, I would think. So the whole argument of, oh hey, supersonic doesn't have a long time limit is fucking invalid.
Like ultra invalid. Like, I can understand the fact where his life, I mean not his life, but the form would be shortened since rings are taken away from it. But still, for Sonic, he moves so fast that that form is almost close to indefinite for him. Even if it lasts seconds for the other person.
If you want to compare it to the Archie comics, which in that instance, yeah, it's pretty comparable. Archie comics supersonic lasts as long as he wants to. Supersonic from Sonic Advance, yeah, that's a game, and it's a canon game. As fact, yeah, it lasted a week. Therefore, Supersonic should have a relative amount of timer to that of Archie Sonic Supersonic. Which, yeah. But I'm not gonna say Supersonic from the games is as powerful as Archie Sonic, Supersonic. But you know, it's still kind of comparable. And I don't think that's what people realize. Screwattack. Again,
yeah, Screwattack still not doing their information. I don't want to bash on them too hard, but the fact that it seems like they're not really on their job of locating the information for the fight is very bothersome.
You know, the reason that people defend Screwattack is really dumb. Because they shouldn't be defended for the shit they pull. Remember the Yang versus Tifa death battle? Where Tifa clearly should have won?
Now, I'm actually more closely rooted to this because I was a fan of the, I was a fan of the Ruby series for a while after some surprising turn of events. The only reason that Yang won that fight was because Screwattack is rooted with Rooster Teeth. So of course she was gonna win that fight. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Saying that.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, so of course Tifa was gonna lose that fight, so that Screwattack can win, and the show Ruby would get more publicity because Yang won the fight, and be like, oh yeah, so Yang is stronger than a Final Fantasy kid.
Which, you know, given that.
Kinda falls.
Yeah, given that Tifa shrugged off an attack from fucking Sephiroth himself, meanwhile Yang is getting her arm cut off by some random Joe.
Freaking things like Supernova, and she's completely fine, and Jesus Christ, Vegeta.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how the fuck are you gonna tell me that Yang's gonna survive a supernova because she can fall through a fucking ceiling? Oh no, that wasn't even a ceiling, that was a wall. Which isn't comparable.
She got punched through by a robot. She got punched through, what, a few steel, not steel, but she got, punched through a few, concrete girders that was holding up a highway. But the only reason she probably survived that was because she was in her angry mode that boosts her, her strength and her defense. But if she wasn't normally, she would have been down. She got her arm cut off recently, and she's been down and out since then.
I heard she came back, but like...
I mean, she has come back, but she's not at her prime as she was.
You know, I've seen I've seen a Huin's Dojo fight between her and Bakugo, and I was like, yeah, Bakugo would not lose.
I never got to watch that because I was getting upset because I don't like Bakugo, but I don't like the idea that Bakugo would lose to a character that's fully not established. Oh wow, I'm sorry, Vegeta. But still, so yeah, the whole idea that Screwattack loves to play toward the fans, what is it? To the bigger fan base. You guys saw the other video, then you should remember that I was saying this point a lot. That Screwattack only plays to the favorites. Oh, I guess, since Mario and Nintendo have a bigger fan base than Sonic and Sega, then, oh yeah, we're gonna just play to Mario. Mario's gonna win this fight. Through some stupid means.
Effortlessly.
The scene where Sonic was in hypersonic mode
and couldn't keep up with a bunch of fucking cats.
That couldn't keep up with the cat formation. Now, last time I checked, last time I did analysis, I'm pretty sure the cat form couldn't keep up with light speed. Hypersonic is probably through analysis. Hypersonic is most likely stronger than supersonic.
Most likely, more like indefinitely stronger than supersonic.
Indefinitely.
If
for some reason, a cat to keep up with somebody who's at light speed also has invulnerability. And this is a quote from Screwattack themselves. They said that, oh yeah, when Sonic is in hypersonic form, he is invulnerable, but still gets attacked.
Yeah, and still gets punched by fucking Star Mario, which makes no goddamn sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
And let's not. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I see. You're going nice.
Yep. But I mean, we'll take breaks every now and again to like go over some feats in general. But like, you know, we can have a general discussion while on the fly.
But still, my God, they just play favorites. You can look at this. You can look at playing favorites of mini fight. Son Goku versus Superman. Believe it or not, Superman and DC actually do have a bigger fan base than Dragon Ball Z. It's sad to say, but it's true.
Yeah, in America.
Superman's been around on the planet longer than Goku has. Even though Goku's obviously subjectively the better character. But if you look at the feats, if you look back at Goku's feats compared to Micah's in the video, okay.
Yeah.
If you look at Goku's feats compared to Superman's feats, Goku would win every time. Because they were using the new 52 Superman.
Yeah, the weak ass Superman essentially.
Yeah, the little punk like, oh guys, I can do it.
Oh shit. Sorry, I'll set him to scatter.
Alright, okay, scatter's that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're getting stabbed. Oh, okay.
She was just getting penetrated, dude. I don't think I could have done anything.
Nope.
That's why Aizen's probably one of the most scary people to fight against. Also, about Bleach, the Naruto versus Ichigo fight.
Oh yeah, let's not even. Yes, that's another like huge bomb.
But I mean, that's fuck you. But yeah, that would be going off the topic. We're still trying to stay on topic, but as you can see, many of their fights play to the fan base. And as you see, most fights end. Penny shot. You see that most fights end through some type of bullcrap.
Right.
It's Sonic being exploded with just a simple fireball. But when you did round one, Sonic was able to easily kill Mario the way you guys framed it. But somehow recently in the last, I don't know how long it was since that fight, but somehow Mario's gotten so strong that he was able to take out Sonic with ease?
Right. Let's not even talk about Sonic's feat of surviving the pseudo black hole from Colors, which I don't like Colors as a whole, but even then I had to acknowledge that feat because there are a few feats from Colors, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he outran a black hole for some time. The only reason he didn't completely dust that black hole is because he was still tired from the fight before.
Right. And that's kind of a fair, let's see, what am I trying to say? Kind of a fair point to him. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be like marked off for Sonic. Like, mostly because, like, and then like that pseudo black hole goes above anything Mario could have outputted with that fucking toss to the planet.
Exactly. Still again, using a... I still don't understand exactly how this feat works, but they used a feat from... What was it? I'm pretty sure Super Mario Galaxy. How Mario was riding a star, which automatically made him faster than Sonic. Oh, GG.
Right.
Made him faster than Sonic. Oh, okay, Yusuke died. Never mind. Oof. But somehow riding a star. Now this is not Mario's own ability. This is not him using his own physical power.
Right.
He was riding a star.
Riding a star. Same thing with Kirby versus Majin Buu. Oh, I can ride a star, so I'm light speed apparently. Even though Buu should be like several times light speed.
Even though Buu is at light speed and can teleport.
Right.
Still loses the fight. Interesting.
Interesting. Original recipe.
Original recipe.
It's concocted by Screwattack. Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm actually gonna go random. I don't know who I'm gonna play as this time.
I'm not gonna go all out, so I'm using Aizen.
Yeah, I actually don't know who to play as. Like, I'm not, because since we're talking, it's not really much of a matter to go serious.
I mean, we can take a mini break right now if you want to go over some feats in detail.
I mean, I think I've hit most of my points. I think I have a few more points, but I have to look into them more. I mean, you go ahead and shoot.
Alright. Remember when they said Mario had a lot of items, Sonic has Dark Sonic, Werehog, etc. Yeah. But the problem with Werehog, again, I'll say this, Werehog is extremely circumstantial. But even then, Werehog is still a better fighter than Mario. Mostly because utilization of his arms, his legs, and being a feral fucking werewolf Sonic, you know, he's gonna get crazy and rip Mario to shreds if you, well, okay, since we're using the Screwattack formula Sonic, then Mario is apparently stronger. Alright, we'll give him that.
In base form for some reason.
Yeah. And, see, the problem with that is this whole assumption that Sonic can't fight for whatever reason, even though they themselves have stated that Sonic can, or has taught himself how to fight with his own martial arts. Mario is still fighting better than him, even though Mario is just a fat Italian plumber. He fucking bashes shit in.
A fat Italian plumber. Mario does not have any distinct fighting style besides the fighting style that he was given to him in Smash Brothers that was further, what's the word for it? Further built up on from when he was in Super Mario 64.
Right.
But, from that was only just a glorified punch and kick. It wasn't an actual fighting style.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the argument all you want that, oh, Mario can beat Link or whatever, even though, like, I would heavily say Link as a combatant isn't as impressive as people make him out to be. In any kind of universe outside of the Legend of Zelda universe, Link would get slapped around like a ragdoll, because he's human. Like, Batman shits on Link.
No, Link is actually an elf, actually.
Well, yes, but, like, he's still human at his core. Like, if you stab Link... Yeah, if you stab...
he's out of it.
Yeah, if you stab Link, he's dead. Like...
No, somehow he can be Cloud.
Yeah. Although, I did ask a YouTuber a question. You remember Steve and his bullshit brother Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him a question and he ended up answering in one of his videos recently. Would Cloud's... Final Fantasy VII Cloud's overall, physical, attributes, like, overpower Link? In which case, yes, I would agree that Link's arsenal does give him an advantage over Cloud. That Cloud's simple-minded, blunt instrument tactic, because he fights kind of like Mario, but differently. We're not talking about KH1 Cloud, who's kind of comparable to that Cloud, but that Cloud is still better.
Not exact.
Yeah, that KH1 Cloud is still better than fights. Yeah, he fights better than Final Fantasy VII Cloud. So, if Cloud just runs up to you and tries to attack you, yes, he's a blunt force instrument. He may be faster than you, but, you know, if you somehow manage to evade him, which you can distract him, maybe, but, you know, eventually you'll have to wear him down. Now, see, if you're not Sephiroth, then one hit from that Cloud's just gonna wipe you out. Wipe you out effortlessly. Why am I comparing?
The thing about Cloud is no glass cannon. He can take hits and he can give hits too.
Right. I mean, I'm not gonna say that any Link's arsenal from one singular game is gonna like outpower Cloud. But like
now, go ahead.
Yeah. But like combining all the Links together, which you really shouldn't do under any circumstances, like Screwattack did.
Yeah.
But, you know, combining all of them together, yeah, then it's a fair assumption that they're going to give Cloud a tough time. And could even...
Yeah, that's the problem. That's exactly what you did. You hit the nail on the head right there.
Yeah.
They combine all the abilities into one Link, which they keep forgetting multiverse theory. Or, well, no, because Legend of Zelda is one Link, it's one timeline and then it spreads off. But they're not all the same Link. Every Link is different. You can go back to Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess even shines a light on this. The Link from, I can't remember which one. It's either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask shows up dead. Yeah, and he teaches Link the way of the sword in Twilight Princess.
Oh, Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, or not Twilight Princess, but Majora's Mask are the same Link.
Oh no, I know they're the same Link, but they showed up as like one of the skeletons, and they taught Link the way of the sword. Because he said, yes, I once wore those green garbs that you wore. So he was saying how every Link is different. There's no one Link. All the Links are not the same. They're all different. So even freaking Wind Waker, one of my favorite Legend of Zelda of all time, even says so. When you're in that one dungeon and you get the Master Sword, it shows a previous incarnation of Link.
Right. Okay. But let's note this. See, the bullshit thing about this fight in particular, why I think it's kind of invalid as a whole, like much of their other death battles, is because at the time of the release of this fight, this was back in 2012, I believe Final Fantasy Advent Children, or Final Fantasy VII Advent Children was already released. And the thing is with that, if you're going to combine all of the Links together, then you should combine all of the Clouds together too. That includes both
Cloud plus Cloud with Advent Children. Oof.
Plus both KH Clouds, which means Link's not going to win that, like, ever.
I don't think Link will survive that.
Yeah, but they only use Composite Link. That's that Screwattack bias coming in. Hardcore.
Also, another example of Screwattack bias is also with the RoboCop versus Terminator fight. Yes, they use one rendition of RoboCop, but RoboCop has been improved in every movie. He has been some type of upgrade. They never added any upgrades to the Terminator. They only used the one Terminator that survived all the incidences in every Terminator movie, the T-800, the original one.
Right.
I guess I can kinda side with them why they use that one, because the T-800 is an adapting machine. It's meant to adapt in every situation, and that's why it usually prevails when it fights its adversaries. But still.
Yeah.
The fact that, yeah,
no, go ahead. You this is a Terminator spiel, so you know you should just take the whole reins in this.
When I get about Terminator, it's very heated. It's just the idea how I remember saying this in the other video that the Terminator has a pinpoint system. It is a accurate killing machine. It's supposed to kill you quick and efficiently. And RoboCop has a brain canister on his head. So why wouldn't the Terminator immediately notice that and go for it? Instead, they made the Terminator just act like he was fighting like a normal human and just try to wear down RoboCop until he killed him. If that was the real Terminator would have tried to kill RoboCop off the bat by taking off that brain canister off his head.
Alright. Yeah. Before I interject in there, let me address two of Micah's questions.
Okay.
with okay, let me go over this real quick. Dark Sonic is only ever seen in Sonic. Get ready to kick this guy. No offense to him,
right.
but yeah.
Hey, I know that guy. I don't know him, but I know him.
Oof. Dark Sonic has only ever been seen in Sonic X and Nozzle Unleashed. And by Screwattack's logic, you know, if Dark Sonic were to be used, then you see, I'm the firm believer that Super Sonic is stronger than Dark Sonic because positive energy of the Chaos Emeralds is stronger than negative energy of Chaos Emeralds. Even though Dark Sonic is strong, he would just like kind of, as the rumor stands, he would just kind of ascend to his opponent's level, and because of his nature, he would outlast his opponent indefinitely if you're going off Supersonic stats. And his other question is Goku versus Superman. If they did another one, would they change the results? Hell no. Knowing Death Battle, they're just gonna keep the same old spiel. Oh, well, Goku's strong, but Superman is infinitely strong because you combine all these Supermen together to make the Super Ultra Prime Superman. That was a Terminator, you know? Yeah.
See, that's the thing I hate about what they did with the Superman versus Goku fight. They said Goku is a person who challenges and destroys his barriers and hits another barrier, and he keeps passing those limits, of course. But they say Superman is a being with no limits.
Which doesn't make sense because they just said the same thing, essentially.
But if you go back to many other comics, Superman has limits. One of them being kryptonite. Two is freaking apparently he has depression from the loss of his.
I have crippling depression.
Oh no, my mom died. Oh.
Martha, why'd you say that name? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's get into something else. I'll probably discuss this with him when he gets back. But, in terms of, like, Terminator vs. Robocop, we're going back to that. That would be a case of Jason Voorhees trying to kill you versus someone from Dead by Daylight trying to kill you. Not saying Robocop wouldn't go out of his way to kill you, but like, thing is with Robocop, he's a, well, death battle rules and all, but ignoring that, Robocop's an upstanding cop, and he would go out of his way to bring you to justice with his own morals. If pushed to the point where he'd have to resort to killing you, then yeah, he's fully capable of killing you. You see, the problem with that is Robocop's a tank. He doesn't move all that fast, but he's pretty powerful. But Terminator is a Jason Voorhees speedy tank who would instantly try to kill you if you got in his way. So basically, this is a case of the guy who isn't gonna fuck around versus the guy whose morals kind of make him fuck around. Who would kill you faster? That's it. Really simple like that. How does this relate to Mario vs. Sonic? Well, you see, it occurred to me and my cohort that, you know, Robocop has a bigger fan base somehow. I don't know either. I didn't really know much about Robocop until the death battle, actually. And that was that was quite a few years ago. When that happened, I was like, okay, who's gonna win? Oh, Terminator didn't win. And I actually knew about Terminator before I knew about Robocop. So, I mean, I could just be the outlier, but, yeah. I addressed another thing with Terminator versus Robocop.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Terminator is like Jason, and Robocop is like a guy from Dead by Daylight trying to kill you. You know?
Yeah, basic.
Robocop has his morals, which is basically like the killers from Dead by Daylight trying to take you to the fucking hook. So, you know, you take that into consideration, it's like, oh, hey, who would win? Well, you see, Jason can just either slash you or instantly kill you. He's not gonna waste much time. And when he does... Yeah, and when he... Yeah, and when he does and when he does, like, fool around with you for, like, a second, he's just gonna turn around and punch you and punch your fucking head off.
Or one of my favorites, when he turned around and made a guy turn his head, like, 360 all the way around.
Oh, yeah. That guy, really got a good old view of our boy, didn't he?
Yeah, just rest in peace.
Mama's favorite incest baby.
He was so inbred you could call him a sandwich.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got the old farmer punching jeans. Alright.
I'm still at a loss of words at how Sonic can go from his spin dash is able to cut through Mario, and then suddenly Mario's able just to block the spin dash completely? Like,
right.
What?
Makes no sense. Even though, like, you saw his gloves get shredded apart, which that should have just been Mario as a whole.
Yeah, that should have been an indication of, oh yeah, Mario's gonna get shredded up. Nope, he's fine.
The pseudo black hole, compared to the impact of Mario turning Sonic into a meteor, isn't even comparable. Because the pseudo black hole just kind of exploded a whole interstellar amusement park, connecting several planets. Actually, it was bigger than all the planets, wasn't it, like, large planet to star level in size?
I thought it was reaching star level.
Yeah, but in terms of size, it connected a whole bunch of planets and was bigger than them.
Yeah, I did.
So, wouldn't it be like star level to... Actually, no, the Earth is bigger, so it might have been smaller planets, but either way, that explosion was nothing.
Yeah, still. And then, okay, here's my, are you Taro? Okay, no, you're
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I got you confused too.
My PTSD was acting up there.
Here,
Oh no, Jesus Christ, Taro. So no, the thing that I get mainly upset about is the, durability of the Mario versus Sonic. They always, apparently they say that, good job, Sensei. They were saying how Sonic, I forgot what was Mario's durability feat, but it was something ridiculous too. But Sonic fell, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Sonic fall from orbit? Yeah, he did fall from orbit.
Yes, several times.
In Unleashed, one of the greatest moments in the game was literally the beginning.
Right.
Was when Sonic was ripping through Eggman's fleet like it was paper in base form. Let's get that.
Smashing them with his head, mind you.
Then he gets turned into a werehog and falls from orbit to the Earth, and gets him like it's nothing. Like he doesn't get up and like he's or anything. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He just gets up and he's just like
you're fucked. Yeah.
Like, holy crap, and he was going for Eggman, too.
Yeah. Until Eggman, like, pulled that sneaky shit on him, you know?
Yeah. Like how Eggman wasn't even the final boss, it's kind of funny.
He never is, most of the time. That's the thing.
Well, in Lost World, wait, have you ever played Lost World?
Yes. Even though the 3DS version is...
Yeah, Wait, okay, you played the 3DS or no?
Yes, the 3DS version was trash. But that was Nintendo's fault.
That was a story, that's a story in itself. I could go on about that, but that's not what we're here for.
It really isn't.
That's Sonic's durability. Mario's best durability feat was surviving the black hole, but I think him surviving the black hole was due to Rosalina or something.
Oh no, you see what they said for that? And I read in the comment section? Oh yeah, it's because Mario has multiple fucking lives. No.
Oh, wait, was that really it?
Yes. Which I don't know how people are comparing that, because by that logic Sonic could do the same thing. And it would be probably easier for Sonic to survive in a black hole than Mario. Considering Sonic survives in a void. Hypersonic was the original Ultra Instinct, I would say. Because
Hypersonic was the original Ultra Instinct.
Because Yeah, Ultra Instinct could try to dodge Hypersonic, which he's not. If you say that,
Stamina bar will run out.
yeah, if you say that Supersonic is infinite speed, then
Yeah.
Hypersonic should be, well, omnipresent. In all honesty, like
omnipotent in a sense, right?
well, yeah, Hypersonic would be omnipotent. Because going back to the Archie comics, Hyper Knuckles, Ichigo man, Hyper Knuckles in the Archie comics
Yeah.
has this feat where, you know, Interjack, remember Interjack?
Yes, the Thanos book. Well, no, Thanos. No, I don't think was Thanos. I don't know if Thanos was out at the time. But
Yes, in the comics, yes, Thanos was out before Interjack, but, you know,
But still,
yeah.
yeah. Well, then, no, think about it like this. This man was snapping universes before Thanos was.
And he could do it, he could like, snap 3 universes out of existence casually. So, just the fact...
He snapped that one guy.
Yeah, it's like, King Vegeta triple planet busting, and, like, Frieza supernovaing Planet Vegeta. And there's that. So, that's what Interjack does to universes, and, you know, Interjack is a multiversal level being. Considering, like I said, universe feat casually, but he can also erase people ultra casually, unless you have chaos resistance. Even then, he can override chaos resistance, except for Supersonic, which then proceeded to break his staff, because Supersonic is invincible. So, you know, there was no point to him doing that, in a sense. And, after that happened, well, they kind of just fought as per usual until Knuckles was turned back. Now, while I bring up Interjack again, while I bring him up is because, Interjack is essentially Chaos Knuckles with God Armor. Chaos Knuckles is essentially Hyper Knuckles.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Knuckles the strongest form of Interjack ever?
Yes. But there are more forms of Interjack out there. I should just tell you that much.
I know, but I remember reading that. Lucky Punch.
Lucky
Oh
Punch.
my god, I didn't know that did that much damage. Lucky Man OP. Lucky Man should be in a death battle.
Lucky Man solos the Naruto of us.
Lucky Man versus Taro. I feel like that'd be a good fight.
Hell yeah, but we all know Taro would win because Taro is Taro.
Taro's Taro. But yeah, no, okay. So yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if Mario has any other pretty good defensive feats.
Oh, if you want to count, like, when he fights that Bowser in Galaxy, which I'm not, because people like to claim that Bowser's, like, really overpowered and whatnot. See, the thing is with Bowser, Bowser's smart, but Bowser is about as blunt as Mario is in combat. Like,
yeah,
super
Bowser,
blunt.
The thing about Bowser is he always, it's not his true, I mean, he has used his true power before, but his true power only comes from the help of from somebody else. Hence Super Mario Wii, or even Super Mario Brothers for the DS. Even after you save the princess, he comes back as Giant Bowser, but that's not actually his power to turn into Giant Bowser. It's actually the ability of Kamek turning into that.
Right.
And even then, he still sucks, because Mario still kind of just beats him down by stepping on a button.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, your friend is about to die because,
Yusuke, no! Why does Yusuke keep getting killed?
He keeps going into his demon form. Yeah.
Yusuke, you dumb, it's over. It's over. The
yeah,
it's
over.
He doesn't have a shoe on.
You would have gotten his ass.
Olga was coming in hot, dude.
Slide into his DMs ultra casually. My lord. But yeah, The true hero of the Narutoverse, Lucky Man, beats Madara with a slap. Lucky Punch!
He looks like somebody who would be standing outside of like a Bing Financial promoting it in like a foam outfit.
A flailing arm, wacky inflatable.
Come get your finances here, man, please.
A wacky inflatable arm tube, man. Oh, oh shit, that'd be funny as fuck,
But,
man.
I think the worst part about that fight was when just the ending of the fight, how Sonic died. Just a simple fireball ended it all. Just come on.
And he fell into the ocean, so people were like, oh, if he didn't die from the fire, he would have died from falling into the water, right? Even though we've seen... Yeah, even though we've seen numerous times, despite them not using the bubble shield yet, Sonic runs underwater pretty easily, so he could resurface if he ran fast enough, which he most definitely could have. Even then, he would have kept his hyperform state in that fight, so, you know, Mario wouldn't have done that anyways. Let's talk about how hyperform was used.
Hyperform was... It just upsets me that a cat beat Hyperform. Invulnerability, but, you know, no, this little cat can beat this out of this man. With ease. And the thing they said about Hyperform not being able to keep up with freaking Cat Mario...
Which
just
makes...
think about that for a minute. Hyper Sonic moves at approximately, most likely, light speed, where he couldn't keep up with his cat.
Right, and the reason Sonic lost too is bullshit, because how is that Mario gonna fucking beat Hyper Sonic out of him with the Super Emeralds? That's dumb.
Exactly.
It makes no fucking sense.
It's like it's ridiculous. Like none of the things they try to they make it sound smart, but in the end they're not really.
They never are.
Like it's like using big words to translate to be smart, but you're not. You're just in the end using them wrong.
People keep talking shit about Goblin Slayer. I don't know if I'm gonna ever watch it.
Wait, did Micah bring up Goblin Slayer?
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually do know Goblin Slayer. I've only read like 3 chapters. It's basically a softcore version of Berserk. That's actually what it is.
I figured it looked like a softcore version of Berserk.
But the problem with not Berserk. The problem with Goblin Slayer is it didn't do what Berserk did. Berserk on its first few chapters created a motivation for Guts, the reason why he hates demons and other stuff like that.
Right.
Goblin Slayer, when you read the manga, you just get in and the guy just hates goblins. There's no explicit reason why he hates them. It's like, oh yeah, it's just this guy hates him. That's pretty much it. Now kill goblins.
Oh, does the main character get raped by a black man? Sick my curiosity.
No, they don't. He didn't get raped by a black man. That was just only Guts.
Guts sure the fuck did.
I'm still disturbed by that because I actually read that manga and it was disturbing the whole time I was reading it.
Gets a black girlfriend.
No, he just says, oh yeah, Gambino sold me to you for the night. That's actually what he says. Like, I was like, oh god, no.
Oof. Oh yeah.
Like, I was sitting there reading that, I was like, dude, no, oh my god, Guts.
Then he gets a black girlfriend, starts beating the shit out of her. Oh, I'm sorry, I had black.
No, okay, no, the funny thing, they were going at it, like, since the comic's, like, really explicit. Like, they were going, fuck. They were, like, really going at it, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, Guts starts shooting Oscar. Like, just out of nowhere, he just puts this woman in a headlock.
It's like...
And then, like, he ends the scene, like, he lets go of her, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's my first time.
It's my pastime. I like it rough.
No, it kind of ends on a weird note. They kind of hug it out, and then they go back to fudging. which I think is kind of funny.
Oh, let's fuck again. Oh, you can choke me this time if you want.
Their romance was weird, but Berserk is actually a well-founded manga. I actually believe that. It's not bad.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say it's ever bad, except the 2016 version. That was fucking terrible.
Okay, now I was actually not excited for it because I haven't gotten into Berserk until recently. But I tried to watch the anime. The anime skips over so many important details that the manga goes into, and that's what pissed me off.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's just stop talking about black men raping young boys.
Little Asian boys.
Little Asian boys.
Black men who look like a certain person from Hillwood.
Oh, fuck's sake. Really?
Yeah. I'll send you a screenshot of what the guy looked like. That was him. I'm not gonna say whose name it is, but it was him.
Oh no. That's bad.
Balding, giant nose, kind of cross-eyed and disgusting.
Ooh.
Probably smells like cheese. Only talks about Fallout and other games like it.
Ooh. How did I see that fucking coming?
I mean, it was.
No. It's a black guy.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, Knuckles versus Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah, remember every 5 fucking seconds.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. That pissed me off. Oh, no. Somehow Knuckles is dumber than a monkey. I believe that 100%.
When Knuckles is an infinitely better combatant than both Mario and DK.
This man has interjack. I don't even think you need interjack. Just Super Knuckles would have been there.
Yeah.
Wait, did they even use Super Knuckles in that fight? It's been a while
nope,
since
they did not use Super Knuckles, which is.
Okay.
But that may be because Sonic and Sonic 3 and Knuckles was uncanon at the time. It is uncanon, but like, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, it's uncanon, but like, why are you gonna use Boom Knuckles with fucking that Knuckles? That makes no fucking sense.
Okay. So I hate Boom. I really sincerely hate Sonic Boom with all my passion.
Hey guys, let's jump in my van.
Sonic with a van. Knuckles is freaking steroided out, like ridiculously roided.
Yeah.
And he's dicks. I don't even want to start with that.
Dicks the Badger.
Yeah, Dicks the Badger, freaking Stick or whatever.
Sticks the bitch. Sticks sounds like a prison inmate's name. I'll fucking beat your ass, Sticks. Oh yeah. You better fucking watch out, Sticks. I'm gonna beat your ass,
watch
man.
Out, or Sticks is coming for you.
Sticks is gonna meet you in your locker room. Oh shit.
I would be scared to come across a Sticks.
Hey man.
But yeah, no, where was I? But no, I think my biggest issue overall, and I keep saying it, I know I sound like a freaking
broken record.
Yeah, a broken record saying this, but it's just the fact that they're ultra biased. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You just want to appeal to fan base, but you don't want to give a true answer to who would win this fight. Like, come on.
Right.
You're just making a mockery of your own show. Like, when they first started the show, that's seriously what they wanted to do. They actually wanted to strive for,
strive to be accurate.
Yeah, for the accurateness. But after a while, saying, "Oh yeah, this gets a lot of views and money to our video," well, yeah, we'll turn this into a prick show.
Right. Yeah, I'll take care of Yusuke.
Alright, Yusuke Urameshi.
And let's try and get him to a stupid demon form where he fucking dies instantly.
Yeah, all you need to do is knock him over once, right?
Yeah. Well, knock him over enough times and he'll waste a life. Oh shit, never mind. Oh shit! Someone's gonna die.
Well, they still have one more,
Never mind. You fucking shot that into space. I'm trying to teleport him so he'll fall down.
Looking at all these zodiac signs in the sky, I'm thinking of Beyblade, like out of nowhere.
It's Beyblade!
Oh, by the way, they made a mockery of They made a mockery of Beyblade on Disney XD. It's terrible, man.
You know that stupid ass show with the gay ass protagonist trying to be Jenka? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, oh yeah, that fudge boy. I don't even know. Yeah, he's just trying to be Jinko.
Fuck it, bitch! Oh, okay. I don't know why Yusuke wouldn't go down. So, you know.
Yusuke was holding on, man. He was the super delinquent.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually have said I'm pretty sure all my pieces for the Mario vs. Sonic fight. I'm just very upset how they jumped from one conclusion of yeah, Sonic is stronger and Sonic will cut through Mario. Mario couldn't do anything. To oh yeah, Mario's gonna win and oh man, look at all this money because Nintendo is sponsoring us.
Yeah, remember how you know Mario's what the fuck? Remember how Mario had a time limit with you know his star powered up? Yeah, I remember when Sonic had basically no time limit with his fucking hyper form. I wonder.
It's just get out of here, kid. Oh my god.
Yeah. So you remember
dude,
when?
Like...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
No, dude. Okay, so yeah, Sonic. Yeah, star form only lasts for 30 to 45 seconds, and Sonic is indefinite. So of course, who would win that fight? Logically dictated.
Yeah, and Super Form's time limit isn't even that short, but they didn't even bother using Super Form in that fight, and I bet I know why. They wanted to make Mario look as powerful as possible, which, yeah, but if they would have used if they would have timed Supersonic's transformation with 50 rings, bare minimum they give him like 50 rings, then Supersonic transformation can last, well at least classic Supersonic, not including advanced, can last up to around a minute or so if you're speeding through the level, not collecting rings. But like advanced Supersonic being able to last a week, that means that Hypersonic should be lasting double that time, if not triple it, because of his time limit in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, in which where he was going for about well, you know that one scene from Sonic Paradox where yeah, he and Tails are playing chess in a spike pit?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you wonder why that's put in there?
Oh, why?
Because Hypersonic's time limit lasts for so fucking long. I think it's about like, if you're going at 50 rings, about close to 3 minutes. So, yeah, so if you scale that off of the Sonic Advance Supersonic, then, you know, both are well, Hypersonic isn't a canon form, but like, if they use it, then that's like 3 weeks his time limit should last, with 50 rings.
Ooh, here's something funny I just found out about Sonic CD. An actual game in the Sonic franchise. A guidebook confirms it and confirms it that Sonic can travel through time on his own speed.
Oh, really? A guidebook says it?
Yep.
Oh, so if they want to downplay the time feats from Generations, there you go. If it's
also remember the time. Oh yeah, and also remember the time Sonic Generations where he restored time with his speed. Oh yeah, that too.
Was it a Famitsu guide with the CD?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, and have you ever seen the channel Loxine and Noggin?
No.
He has this game theory debunk where he debunks, oh, Sonic is a liar when it comes to his speed. He states one particular quote in particular that, well, I'm not gonna sound redundant, fuck that. One quote in particular that he says, Sonic doesn't go at the speed of sound, which he can go faster, because he doesn't want to. Because if he does, it causes collateral damage to the whole planet. You know how like DC characters don't fight anywhere outside of a fucking city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because destroying everything?
Right. So
I actually have to... Wait, keep going.
Yeah, so there's that, along with the fact that, well, the fact that Sonic is comparable to Flash in terms of speed is honestly reason enough to say that Mario shouldn't have a chance in this fight.
Now, I will give it to Flash. Yes, Flash is extremely fast, and Sonic, of course, is comparable to that speed. So yeah, Mario shouldn't be able to keep up. Mario can... We saw this for a fact. Mario could keep up with one of Samus's rockets, and a rocket can go up to about, let's say, Mach speeds, Mach 1 or 2. That's still not keeping up to somebody who can run at the speed of light.
Well, you have to also take that into account that Samus's rocket should be off of alien/future technology, which is no doubt beyond our capable technology. So it should clock up. Yeah, it should clock up anywhere around Mach 3 to Mach 7 even.
Yeah, I would even go so far as say maybe Mach 8, highballing it, maybe Mach 9, just saying.
Yeah.
But still wouldn't be able to keep up with Sonic.
Yeah.
Light speed and Mach speed are two different things.
Because they even said that I think Sonic was Mach 33, which fucking lowball of the century, right? Because
Jesus, yeah.
Should I bring up the secret rings feat?
Go ahead, actually, because that's one of my favorite feats.
All right, so a canon game, which is confirmed as canon due to Sonic Generations. I'm not so fond of that game, but you know they do make it a point of saying, oh, it's nothing like saving genies from magical storybooks. Talking about, you guessed it, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yep.
And at the end of the game, when Sonic runs back to his own universe, because remember, the rings, the Arabian Nights are their own reality, or, you know, universes. So, you know, running in between all of them is essentially, yeah, running between all of them to get back to his universe, that's at least 1 trillion times the speed of light, if he did it within a year. Now, if he did it within, say, a day, which he very well could have, given how ultra casually Sonic was about it, like, oh no, I've got to get back to my dimension, which he didn't. Okay, so he says it with some kind of urgency, but like not all that much. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like what I like to compare Sonic's attitude about his power with is Dante. Dante rarely gets serious unless pushed to that point. Let's be honest. It's your boy Soul Crusher back again with vengeance. Alpha Flame.
Soul Crusher and Alpha Flame. Okay.
Right. Hold on. Give me 1 second to pull up this feed, and you know, after I discuss it, we'll get back into it and talk more.
Alright. I'm just looking up feats from one of my actually, like, this is my definite favorite Sonic game of all time. And a lot of people really downplay this game. They do not talk about it a lot. It is Sonic Rush, and
oh yeah,
that is a great game.
Being able to create tornadoes in space, you know, in a vacuum.
Oh
no.
Yeah, that, freaking that. Also, the fact that Sonic was able to live through the explosion of Eggman's giant robot at the end. Would you get out of here, Alpha?
Right.
Like, he shrugged off that explosion like none. Like, the final cutscene showed him just standing on the beach, like, he wasn't even scared, he was just fine.
Right.
Freaking great game, by the way. If anybody has never played that game, just play it. Oh my god.
Alright, and then there's also a feat where Sonic runs to the, or flew to the moon in 1 second. Again, Sonic Advance. You know, a canon game. Sonic Battle. Sonic fights Ultimate Emerald, who had all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Character abilities, 4,000 years of combat knowledge, which is like fighting a Bleach character, let's be honest. It's like Sonic fought, it's like Sonic was Ichigo, and like Ichigo was fighting off against like Yamamoto in that instance. Which Yamamoto would, I'm not gonna lie, Yamamoto would slap Ichigo, like casually.
Which Ichigo were we talking about?
End of series Ichigo. See, he can fight Yuha, but, you know, Yamamoto's Bankai and Yamamoto in general Suppressed Yamamoto prevents himself from destroying the whole afterlife, which is a reality / universe, not that planetary shit people keep talking about.
Wait, Yamamoto is still stronger than Ichigo?
Yeah.
Why did he die? What the flip?
Because he was fighting Yuha Bach.
You're right. And Ichigo needed help with Aizen, so yeah.
Well, at the time, yeah, because, actually, no, not, Dongai Ichigo fighting against Aizen. I know this is off topic, but, you know, it'll give us a second to get back onto it. Dongai Ichigo versus Aizen. Dongai Ichigo slapped around Aizen ultra casually.
Yeah, I remember that.
Even in his butterfly state, you know, Ichigo was like, "Alright, I've learned enough about, or I've gleaned enough about you. I've been trying to understand you this whole time, but I still want to kill you." So he goes into Mugetsu, which is not necessarily a form as it is a transformation. It's, you know how a Getsuga Tensho is, right?
Yeah.
That's a Mugetsu. Just a Getsuga Tensho combined with all of Ichigo's spiritual energy as a Soul Reaper.
Steroided out, extremely strong, freaking
Getsuga Tensho. Yeah, that ripped. that ripped.
Ripping through your house, stealing up your people.
Yeah, that ripped through a transcendent being like Aizen, ultra casually.
Like it was paper.
Yeah, and see, the thing is about Aizen, which, oh, I'm sorry, another thing to bring up about Hypersonic, this is kind of relevant. Hypersonic isn't invulnerable, he's immortal. There's a difference. Remember the, being trapped in a spike pit?
Yes.
I know that's nothing, or it may seem like nothing, but yeah.
So essentially that, okay.
Yeah. He's brought back by the Hogyoku. And then at the end of the series, Ichigo, the Ichigo that first fought Yuha was, like, still not as strong as he was when he was Dongai Ichigo. You can imagine that, right?
So, okay, wait, so that Ichigo wasn't as strong as Dongai Ichigo?
No. Actually, every form after Dongai, like, I say Mugetsu as a form loosely because it's really a technique at the end of the day. Everything after those two, except for, like, end of series Shikai Ichigo, they're all weaker.
Wow, so Dongai.
Yeah.
So Dongai was the strongest. You know what I'd like to see?
What?
Freaking Dongai Vastalord Ichigo.
Well, Dongai was Vastalord Ichigo. Actually,
just like full on hollow Vastalord Ichigo, Dongai.
No, let me rephrase that. Dongai was the combination of Ichigo's reason and instinct from his Soul Reaper and Hollow powers.
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah, my bad. The real Vastalord Ichigo is at the end of the series, which, I don't care what anybody says, it's not a 10 times multiplier, as evidenced by the fact that, Ichigo and Ulquiorra, while in Wakamundo, or Las Noches, which, Wakamundo and Las Noches boosts Hollow's power by a lot. Because all the ratio in the air is more than that of both the living world, obviously, and the Soul Society. So when Vastalord Ichigo, which, you know, he was foreshadowed by Hollow Ichigo, Zangetsu, Zangetsu, I'm just gonna call him Zangetsu, was, he was talking about Ichigo, if you fuck up, I'll take control and I'll smash you into the ground. And that's... Yeah, and that's if Ichigo died, or was about to die. And what was Ichigo about to do when Ulquiorra got through with him?
Wait. Fucking destroy him, obviously.
No. Like, what did Ulquiorra do to Ichigo?
Oh wait, he blew a hole in his chest.
Yeah, he effectively killed him. So,
and then Ichigo was like, no, Ichigo, no. And then Ichigo got up and beat the life out of that man.
Yes. And now you see, the thing is about that, where everybody gets it wrong, Vastalorde Ichigo is really Zangetsu Ichigo with the powers of a Vastalorde. I know that's confusing and all, but like, that explains his masterful use of his own sword. And also,
Well,
no, go ahead.
makes sense. It makes sense than most explanations, but keep going.
Yeah, so, the reason why that Ulquiorra versus Ichigo was very interesting is because Ulquiorra was just trying to dissect Ichigo, just like Ichigo tries to dissect most of his opponents throughout the series. Ulquiorra in base is comparable to Visored Ichigo. Now,
Nice.
yes, but you see the problem with that is Visored
What?
Ichigo was still not able to truly hurt Ulquiorra. He slashed him, yes, but because the hero, steel skin, he wasn't gonna do much damage. And when he went to his first release, which is a 10 times multiplier, we'll give him the 10 times, it's most likely. He was effortlessly toying around with Ichigo, not trying, that's the whole point, trying to dissect him even further and send him into despair by claiming he could kill him in an instant, which he very well could have. Yeah. And then he went into his second release on top of that, which is another...
Well, yeah, I think it was Nightwing, right? No, not Nightwing, but it was called something bad. Something Wing.
Segunda Talpa.
That.
Yeah. Which was he only did that and the first release to send Ichigo into despair. Which, guess what he did? Because he was yeah, he was effortlessly slinging around Ichigo. Effortlessly. Ichigo even used his Visored form to try and stay in the fight, but Ulquiorra still toying with him until he sends a hole into his chest. Why is this relevant? Well, because if Ichigo isn't even comparable to base Ulquiorra, well, not closely comparable like Visored Ichigo, then, you know, Zangetsu / Vastalorde Ichigo can't be just a 10 times increase.
That's much more than a 10 times increase. That's like fucking 50, maybe even close to 100.
Just like how Yami becomes the strongest Espada when he gets pissed.
Exactly.
He goes from 10 to 0.
Number 9. Yeah, 10 to 0. My bad. Number 9 or something else.
Yeah. So, there you go. That Ichigo, Zangetsu / Vastalorde is... Okay, the problem with that is that's not even a full strength Vastalorde, because it's still like half the cloak torn off, like not even half, I don't think. That's just pure holification powers. Yeah. That
Oh wait, go ahead.
Yeah, that Vastalorde Ichigo is comparable to Yamamoto.
That Ichigo? That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, I think it's like close, if not like as strong. See, the problem with this is the Hellverse movie, which if that was canon, it would put Ichigo in a whole another league. If you scale off that Vastalorde, which
we should scale off of the bounce arc.
Everybody's favorite arc of Bleach.
I still haven't seen that arc. I want to watch it.
All you need to remember that is faggy vampires. Think of the better version of Twilight, but in Bleach.
Bet, I got you. Alright.
Yeah. Okay, the best part about that arc is when Hollow Ichigo comes in.
Okay. Everything else is trash.
Yeah, who didn't see that coming? I mean, it's Hollow Ichigo. Duh.
True.
Yeah, but yeah, we got really sidetracked with that.
Ultra sidetracked.
Yeah. So, going back to the whole Emerald thing, Ultimate Emerald, see, Sonic fought him. I think it says that he wasn't even in super form. Sonic fought him in a matter of seconds. And this was 9 rounds of that. So, you know, this is in the range of 219.2 trillion times the speed of light, 2.6 quadrillion times the speed of light, 80.6 quadrillion times the speed of light. Well, faster than light. Sorry, that's what it says. And 1.96 trillion times faster than light. In base form.
I'm just saying, if you're going past 6 trillion, there's something definitely there. There's something to say.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mario can still keep up, apparently.
Yeah, and about that feat you mentioned from Sonic CD, it's yeah, that's completely plausible. He didn't have the time stones at first when he tried doing it.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, and Mario jumping through dimensions, why that feat still wasn't comparable is because Sonic also travels through dimensions all the fucking time. Yeah, and when they try and downplay Chaos Control for like the 30th time, Chaos Control is Chaos Control. It's stated in multiple guides that the Chaos Emeralds have infinite energy, and, well, weirdly enough, but this is the problem with colors. I fucking hate colors, by the way, because of the writers. But, you know...
I've never played colors, so I never got really that true experience.
It's really cheesy, like really cheesy as fuck, because of the writers. Japanese version, much better.
I can't say cheesier than, Forces. Forces wasn't cheesy, it was just...
Forces wasn't cheesy, it was rushed.
Yeah.
The problem with, colors is that the writers implemented this line that says, oh, the wisps have stronger, the energy of the wisps is even higher than that of the Chaos Emeralds. Which,
wrong.
Yeah, they probably meant all of the wisps together, but if that's true, then, like, Mario is not going to be taking any of that.
Like, exactly.
Because, no, if Mario, it's just over. You can't even compare. But, like, let's get into the Sonic and Secret Rings feat that I found.
Oh, yeah, I want to know about that.
Alright, so, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Sonic had to run all the way back to his own universe. And it even says, in a quote, he ran endlessly until he found his own world. That is universal travel. The size of our universe may be constantly expanding, but, like, being able to, you know, run through universes like that, casually, that's, wow.
That's groundbreaking, first of all.
Yeah.
That literally throws everything about science and physics out the window. This man ran from one side of the universe to the other until he found his. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, too. So, apparently, there's no time frame given, but, you know, if he did it in a year, which this is kind of unlikely, given who we're talking about here, 109.6 billion times the, faster than light in a year. In a month, 1.3 million times faster, or 1.3 trillion times faster than light. In a day, 40.3 trillion times faster than light. And in an hour, which is kind of a high ball, but it's in the range that I like to think it would be. 1 hour is 967.2 trillion times faster than light. Yet, people are always downplaying this. Because base Sonic isn't faster than light, apparently. But Supersonic is faster than light speed, to back up their claim. Well, it's been debunked before by a bunch of fans. And Iizuka himself has said good research to someone saying Sonic being faster than light in base. So, if Iizuka himself is telling you that you've done good research by saying Sonic is faster than light, then...
You know what you're talking.
Yeah, exactly. And this is just the Secret Rings feat. That Sonic Battle feat goes much beyond that, but, like, oof, that's base form game Sonic. Again, not Archie. Let's get back in the game.
Now, here's the thing. Oh, wait, no, I almost dissolved the room. Now, here's the thing that I'm very upset about the Mario vs. Sonic fight. There was another feat, not the actual star feat, but there was a Starship Mario, the actual head of Mario.
Yeah.
They said that to reach Bowser, hold up, they said to reach Bowser, Mario would have to travel across the universe, he only traveled across the universe in a matter of seconds.
Which is...
a matter of seconds to one end of the universe to the other to catch up with Bowser to fight.
Which is bullshit, because that feat is... Every source I've seen for that feat is galaxy level. It's not universal. But go on.
But here's the thing about it. We're talking about the Starship Mario.
Exactly.
We're not exactly talking about... This is a form for Mario. This is not exactly Mario. This is not Mario as his face. This was not Mario doing all the work. That was the Starship Mario in a sense.
Right.
So I don't understand where they got the idea of, oh yeah, Starship Mario is also Mario, so he's faster. But, you know, Screwattack still doesn't exactly know how to do this. And the thing I don't like about Screwattack is when they do their research, it's very...
So biased.
The math behind their research is very awkward. I don't really like how that works.
Because they try to prove it to you, but they don't actually show their math.
Yeah. But they show you numbers, and you have to accept that. The thing about people who don't really ask questions, they just accept it, is that if you show them just a bit of facts, just a bit of numbers, they'll be like, okay, that's enough information. I may not understand that information.
Yeah, that's Screwattack's TARS in a nutshell.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be like, if they have that information, then yeah, I'll go with that information.
Yeah, don't forget Screwattack TARS exists. I'm just gonna tell you that much.
Screwattack TARS,
yeah.
You believe that Screwattack is everything is right?
Right.
See, I was once a Screwattack tard until I watched the Superman versus it was the Superman versus Goku fight that needed it for me. And that's why I actually started doing my own research, and holy crap.
Yeah, we all started doing all of our research when that happened. See, everybody shits on Screwattack for a reason. That's why you can't really defend them.
You can't really. That's why I actually like things like Huin Dojo. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in Huin Dojo that now he's starting to sell out and work for
Screwattack. Yeah.
I mean, but he's just doing it for money, so I mean, I can't really blame him, I guess. Since it's
even though 1 Minute Melee and DBX are the same fucking thing. So it's like, what the fuck are they doing?
Dumb. Yeah, one is 60 seconds, the other's a minute, but aren't 60 seconds and a minute the same thing?
Exactly.
So I mean, holy crap, his rebound in midair is ridiculous.
You bet your ass it is.
Dude, that's freaking, it's just, oh my god. They just need to get their stuff together.
I don't know why he's attacking you.
You have it on scatter, right?
Yeah, I have it on scatter, sorry.
Oh yeah.
He was over there at the time, so, like, that's why I didn't switch.
No, it's fine.
You have Frieza on scatter, right?
Yeah. That was the first thing I did when I got into the fight.
Why did I have Suna on scatter, mind you. He just walked over to you. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
I think he's trying to attack. Dude, it's a shame that Screwattack have to stoop so low to
what the fuck?
Get them. Yeah, Hiei's hitbox is weird.
I know it's weird, but like, what the fuck? I've never seen it like hit so high up in the air before.
Yeah, I was doing some arcade mode by myself and I saw that. I was like, no way, that's a thing.
Right.
But, wait, who's the next fight? Because I saw there was another fight happening next week. I mean, not next week, but next week.
Who's the next fight? I was laughing at the video so hard, I think I forgot, in all honesty. Fuck you, fuck off, Frieza.
I was like, I've never seen such a bullcrap way to lose a fight. Just, here comes this fireball, man. Whoa! You can't handle it.
Whoa!
You gotta be quicker than that.
Oh, gotta be quicker than that.
It's over.
Yeah, smack. Woof.
Hey, GG.
GG.
But holy crap, man! Like, Screwattack needs to get their stuff together. And then the 10 times multiplier with the Ichigo versus Naruto fight, that was dumb because
Yeah.
they don't Reishi doesn't really run out. They've never really created a system where Reishi runs out.
It
Chakra,
doesn't.
on the other hand, does.
Ki and Chakra are more comparable than Reishi is to Chakra. Get the Jesus Christ, guys, get out of here.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah. But like
Switch it out, play reliable.
yeah, but like thing is with that, the problem with that whole 10 times multiplier thing is they didn't even use Vasta Lorde Ichigo or Zongas Ichigo. And
exactly, neither.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, how are you gonna ignore that form when you've explicitly used feats from that form? Which, okay, even if they would have used that form, that, what they already did with the math before, which they did the same sly shit they did with Goku versus Superman, they just underplayed the numbers. Because they basically said to themselves, in that, remember that video I showed you, debunking that battle, that, was not the first video, but like, they said to themselves that Ichigo's feet fucking numbers they calculate for Ichigo easily out trumps that of Naruto's.
Exactly.
So like they're fucking dumb. And then if they used Vasta Lorde Ichigo, it would have been worse because not even if it's not even a 10 times multiplier for one. Number two, if they did use it, then that's it's worse for Naruto, in all honesty.
Yeah, Naruto's a good dude. I wouldn't say too much, but I just say Naruto's gonna get fun, like royally.
Yeah, especially considering Ichigo is a better fighter than Naruto. Anyone wants to debate me on that? Go ahead. But here's my example for this: Ichigo's a better trainer. He's trained with beings centuries older than him, giving him the knowledge that
they have to sit back. They even have to sit back and they have to give pause. Yutarichi and
Kisuke,
one of my favorite characters, Kisuke, Mr. Hattenclaw, even had to sit back and say, "This man is amazing" because he's learning so many things so quickly. Ichigo sat back and learned Bankai in little than 3 days and beat Byakuya Uchihi.
Yeah, and Shinji even said it himself. You've learned Bankai in like 3 days, so you know you'll learn Holification in like a few hours, and he did.
Exactly. Which
actually,
is freaking awesome too.
Yeah, he learned Holification in like 1 hour. Actually, now that I think about it. Let's not even talk about the 3 months he's spent inside himself, unlocking let's see, what's that form called? Unlocking the Dongai / Mugetsu Ichigo. Which, okay, that it's in its of itself just officially like destroys all of Naruto's stamina feats. Because like Naruto isn't gonna go 3 months doing anything, not even a whole week.
Exactly.
So
the hardest training Naruto received was the 2 years he trained with. Okay,
Jiraiya.
2 years he trained with Jiraiya and the training he received from Mount Miyaboku. But other than that, his training never really led him to like absolute power, like such as Ichigo. With Naruto, in his case, he trains for 2 years and it gets mopped by freaking Sasuke in like 1 episode. And then he comes back as Pain. He fights the Pains. He's winning somewhat and then start losing since he's running out of chakra.
Exactly.
So where did that training get him?
Yeah. Sage mode. Oh, let's just spam Sage mode. Let's see how we win. Oh, use the shitty Nine Tails transformation that was in that stupid ass animated episode. Everybody knows how atrocious the Naruto vs. Pain animation was.
Okay, so the fight was good. The problem was, yeah, the animation was butt.
And, like, say what you will about it, but, like, you can't exactly defend that and say Naruto has better animation quality than Bleach, because Bleach has rare slip-ups.
Naruto can do this. Well, if you go to some of its side arcs, like the little filler episodes, the fight scene in those are terrible. Like, let's go all the way back to the beginning of Shippuden when when they had to go save Gaara and they had to open up that gate, and it was Team Guy and they had to fight their clone. That fight scene was so atrocious.
It's so bad.
Naruto, I will admit, Naruto has very great fight scenes. My favorite being Kakashi versus Obito. But that fight at the beginning was choreographed terribly. Oh, and here comes Sasuke Uchiha.
Oh shit, it's Noctis Uchiha, man. What are you doing here?
He's gonna defend his honor. Hey, there's Saint Seiya. He used to be a main for me. I don't know what happened with that one.
Oh, Gon, I'm getting all excited.
Don't excite me.
Oh, Gon, hanging out with little boys, I see.
Hanging with little boys in spandex, I see.
Yeah. Okay, I know this is a sidetrack, but, like, I'm really torn whether or not I should call Pito a fucking boy or a girl. And I really don't want to say either. Because one makes me gay, and the other, well, I'm not gonna fucking discuss it. Pito, remember when Gon unlocked his adult form? He was like, I'll use everything.
No, that's the thing. I haven't gotten that far in the anime because I'm still rewatching the anime because I lost track of it when I was watching it on Toonami.
Oh, so you never? Okay, my bad.
I never made it that far. I know who P2 is, but I don't know much about him or her.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a trap. Even though I'm.
It's always a trap.
Even though I firmly would like to say it's a girl. That's just me, though. I'm not interested in that whole trap shit.
I mean, dude, that's the thing. We thought Haku was a girl, but we remember that. I still think Haku was a girl. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but who fucking cares about Haku? Naruto didn't. That's why I've ever used him several times.
Haku was one of the... I'm just saying. Haku was probably the best... another one of the better characters in Naruto. What? Did I miss? Aw. Yeah, I think I missed.
You hit me.
Shit, did I?
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what? Did I get him?
Yes.
I freaking love Kenshin. Like, his... What? He snapped back so fast. I actually want to start maining Kenshin too. He's a really fun character. But yeah, freaking still though, like,
yeah.
Naruto Shippuden was atrocious, and Boruto is even worse. Like, I'd rather watch Shippuden over again than Boruto. That's how bad Boruto.
I wasn't even considering watching Boruto the first time I seen it. Okay, when I read the manga, like sneak peeks of the manga, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. Even though the fucking black Choji bitch kind of pissed me off. Is Sasuke my dad? Does he look like your dad, fat ass? Like, come on. This isn't
like, the little girl started questioning Sasuke. It was like, oh yeah, is Sakura really my mother? Like, yeah, she is stupid. Oh yeah, Saint Seiya has that ability where he gets up.
I fucking hate that ability.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I stopped maining him, because he was a really cheap character. You don't get your Amaterasu out of here, Sasuke. You're not a main character anymore. Actually, now that I think about it, Sasuke's stronger than Naruto. Sad to say.
You're welcome. Fuck Sasuke.
Naruto still doesn't truly display all of his, remember, his Biju 6-stage path powers.
Oh yeah.
Sasuke, on the other hand, still retains the Rinnegan and all those powers.
People keep saying that Naruto absorbed the 6 paths power, like Goku absorbs whatchamacallit, God Ki, but like, I don't see it. Because if that's the case, then, you know...
You still have those floating, fudging balls.
But the balls are ineffective anyways, as seen by fucking Minato, because Minato didn't get destroyed instantly. When Madara's balls... Madara's balls touched...
Madara's balls dropped.
You see the fucking problem with that end of series Naruto? When they use balls against each other.
The real problem I had was, in the manga, Sasuke was like, yeah, Naruto, I want you all to myself. After punching out Sakura.
We all...
gonna come back later on still saying, yeah, Sasuke, I still want your dick. And just Come on now.
Yeah, Sakura.
This man has tried to kill you multiple times and you're still trying to ride it. Come on.
Nobody fucking liked Sakura. Even Kishimoto didn't like fucking Sakura. But you know what? Kishimoto also wanted to make Naruto and Sasuke gay at the end of the series, so, you know, who cares, right?
Hey, hashtag Naruto Sasu.
Sausage. Why would you come back to the village with a sausage? What the fuck, man? I love you, sausage. Believe it. Fucking believe it, you pussy.
Dude, Naruto and Sasuke, I swear. And you don't make two of your main characters kiss on like multiple equations. I mean.
Yeah,
like, dude,
multiple equations. Yeah. Or not equations. You're right. Multiple occasions.
Yeah, equations. That was weird. That was a weird.
Occasions. Damn it, it's occasions.
Yeah, occasions. Yeah, my bad. Jesus Christ.
You're getting math mixed into this, and it's fucking me up too.
Yeah, since we've only been talking about numbers.
Right. Even in numbers, like, what makes more sense? Are you gonna get killed by the guy who throws, or not the guy who throws, the guy who's, yes, he's a good martial artist and he can put you in an illusion and he can throw fireballs at you, or are you gonna get killed by the guy who can actually fucking put you and all of your 5 senses in my control, plus can send you into a black hole, which is a black hole. Its definition, the black coffin, and the definition of a black hole coincide with each other. I'm not making this shit up. We're both not making this shit up.
Actually true.
We've both researched it numerous times, but like, if you want more proof, the way it could work too, and why the low incantation did what it did to Komamura. Because, let's put it this way. Let's say you split the black hole into pieces and you divide it among the box. 4 of these pieces make up the walls and the floor. Or no, sorry. 5 of these pieces make up the wall, and another of these. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry, I messed that up. 4 of these pieces make up the wall, and the 5th one makes up the ceiling. Therefore, Ichigo was technically should have gotten pulled apart from all sides because of the black hole.
Exactly.
But Ichigo casually slaps the black hole away. And the black hole was a whole box, mind you. But, as I said, it just split up.
Funny enough, when we talk about the black coffin, a lot of people like to debate that, oh, the black coffin is just a holo and it's not really a black hole. The literal definition for that attack is literally, it's a gravitational pull so strong that it pulls apart the person within the attack.
Right.
So, I mean,
if the black coffin isn't a black hole, then Madara's light fang isn't at the speed of light.
Exactly.
By their own definitions. Which, if you go against the definition, you're going against offer intent.
Wait, go ahead.
Yeah, and you can't do that. Because you don't write the fucking series.
Yeah, I've realized, like, after reading a lot of Bleach and watching it too, that Taikubo is very particular with his words.
Oh, yeah, and
you need to pay attention, you really do need to pay attention, because sometimes you will get lost if you're not paying attention.
See, another problem with Here, I'll let you get.
Everybody truly thought that Gin was, they thought one of his, the true power was how long it could extend, but it was actually how fast it was.
Which he lied about to Ichigo to get a psychological advantage.
Gin was, I swear to God, he was the GOAT.
Yeah. But, like, okay, another problem with Bleach's writing, and this is really just the problem with Jump as a whole. Taikubo, at multiple points during the production of Bleach, the manga, which the light novels are still going on, but the manga and the anime was sick. He was actually dying while writing the story, so he was forced to rush. Whilst in the middle of the Aizen arc, he went into in the Fullbring arc, he wanted to keep the Shinigami out of it and do it his way, but like his editors came in and kept preventing him from doing what he wanted and said, "Oh, everybody likes the Shinigami, bring them back." And then they also told him to end the series 100 chapters before it was supposed to end during the 1,000-year Blood Blood War arc. So technically, we never really got to see the potential of all of the characters. Full potential.
Exactly. We just kind of got the half-assery ending of the show. the manga ended well, I will say that, but I feel like I would want to see the true ending, like what Taikubo had in store for the manga.
Yeah, but if they do an anime, there is a chance, and I might make another video about this. If they do the anime, there's a chance that Kubo can insert the content he wanted to put into it in the first place. And if he did, you can imagine how well that will go.
That should be cool.
Really cool.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see the live action all the way, but I did get to see some scenes.
Live action was good.
I mean, it was a bit off from the story, a little bit, because they were still in the world of living fighting, but still it was really cool.
What do you mean? That's the whole beginning arc of Bleach.
Oh no, but like, he fought Byakuya Kuchiki in the world of the living.
Yeah. He fought Byakuya Kuchiki in the world of the living. They were still in the world of the living.
Oh, because I was talking about in the manga, I mean the anime, when they fought, he was like one move and then Byakuya Kuchiki like almost killed Ichigo instead.
Oh, well, you see, some things had to change in the movie adaptation, yes. You see, Renji never went Shikai against Ichigo because he was... Renji and Byakuya were heavily suppressed, as you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The butterfly.
What do you mean the butterfly thing?
The thing they have, I don't exactly know the name of it, but it's
the badge?
Power. Yes, the fucking badge, my god.
Butterfly. Are you talking about Aizen?
No, they had this mark on them that stopped them from using their full power.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Right. That was the suppressor, which technically I think Ichigo has two, but no, I think they all have two actually.
They all have two? I thought they only had one. Well, the series only showed us one.
Yeah.
Toriko, Jesus! They are on me.
I think I think it's fast. I know we're getting off topic from Mario vs. Sonic Death Battle, like a large margin, but like, I mean, if we don't bring this up, we're now, we'll probably discuss it in another video either way. So like, this has purpose.
Yeah.
The badges suppress up to 60/80% of their power, as Toshiro himself stated. Yeah, he's the guy himself stated that. He's a guy also states that Yamamoto's Bankai covers the whole Soul Society, and if not suppressed, it destroys it, and it also dries out all... It also prevents all of the Ice Zanpakuto wielders from using their powers. So
basically Rukia and
Toshiro, yeah. And Yuha had Yamamoto's Bankai, mind you. Therefore, shit got real.
So real, like legit.
Right. And at any point if he decided to use it, everybody would be in trouble. Of course, again, if Kubo wasn't so sick and forced to end chapters at 100, then, you know, it would have gotten better representation. But you see, the real problem with that was, the reason Kubo had to state a lot of things was because he was sick. So, that's why I defend Bleach's statements to a T, because, you know, aside from, again, people don't lie in Bleach. Not really all that much. You can take them as notable, because why would they tell you that shit to begin with? Well, Kyora's not going to tell Ichigo... Yeah. Aizen's not gonna tell Ichigo, "Oh yeah, I fucked your mom," you know?
I think he probably would just to piss Ichigo off.
Well, yeah, that'd be an Aizen tactic, but like, he's not gonna tell him some blatant bullshit. He would get under Ichigo's skin and whatnot. And, you know, Kubo really didn't have time to draw anymore after the first few issues of Bleach. Everything after the Soul Society, like, you'd notice that it was kind of, the backgrounds weren't as detailed. Kubo didn't have enough time to write much in, or draw much in, and he was dying a lot, too. He was in and out of the hospital, I believe. This was throughout Bleach's runtime in production, even the manga. And this man still put enough care into his series to, like, continue it, just to have people shit all over it.
Exactly. So many people I know hate Bleach just cause they don't truly understand things. You shouldn't hate something just cause you don't understand it.
Right. That's like...
Not really true. Yeah, it's not really a good reason to hate anything. Like, I know a lot of people who hate Dark Souls because they don't understand the story.
That's what...
You should hate... Yeah, go ahead.
It's like every other prejudice out there, like the KKK. Oh no, KKK is different. They're fucking stupid anyways.
We can talk about it another time.
Yeah, Hitler's plan was a true plan. Adolf Kurosaki. Adolf Kurosaki.
Our one true hero.
Say what you will about Bleach. There are so many memes in there that you can take from it. Naruto's memes. Yeah, Naruto's memes are all about bad shit. Bleach's memes are about funny shit.
They're actually really funny. The fact this man has a swastika on his sword and nobody really talks about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's time to go Bankai. See how.
Points his sword forward. He was like, "Zangetsu, give me the power."
See. Hitler just appears behind him. Ryotsu, is that you? What are you doing here? Fucking Ryotsu, man.
Ryotsu like flicks back his hair and has like the really small mustache.
See, see, oh my god. Oh dude, holy fuck, man.
He's going ham, man. Oh,
yeah.
Little kid.
Yeah.
I haven't fought it early in a while. Oh, here we go.
Hey, man. You wanna? Yeah.
No, I don't want any of the poop stick.
I think you should take the poop stick. Yeah, I think you're doing it the wrong way, man. No. I'm usually the one beating up on little girls. No. Oh wait, shit. I said that out loud.
I don't think you should have said that so loud.
Nobody hurt me. You like getting drop kicked?
Oh, I'm dumb. It's not. So what does R circle do? Oh, it's his. Okay. I learned next time.
You like having my ass up your face?
You like getting booty bumped by a child. What is... Kenshiro kind of looks like Guts, but...
Did Kenshiro get raped by a black man too?
Yeah, that's what he's important. You know, that's how you make your character super edgy. Just let him get raped by a black guy who looks like somebody who's talking about Fallout all the time.
Oh shit. Crank up the edge. Oh shit.
Oh crap, dude.
Yeah, crank up the edge. I got raped by a really ugly black guy today. That's right, Ichigo. This is your training now. Run like a big black man's chasing you.
Oh, get out of there, Kenshiro. You're in the hitbox. No!
Why did you jump into it?
No, because I hit the punch before you activated it and you're still in frame, so I got hit.
Oh my god.
He went flying into it. Holy crap, dude.
This is worse than Taro, man.
Taro's busted, I swear. Taro, Lucky Man, freaking all the short characters, they have the Xenoverse contest.
Oof. Yeah. This character, like, wins based off her own raw attack power, not exactly her skill. Lucky Man kinda too, But Lucky Man's Lucky Man, you know.
Lucky Man is well, yeah, he's lucky, so he's got it. He's got it down pat.
It's like Domino from.
Take off my shirt.
Yeah, you want my ass in your face? You should have just asked nicely.
I mean, it depends. Wait, did I get you?
What the fuck? I'm blocking, so I don't know. Maybe. Ooh.
What? I'm sorry.
You're asking the wrong. Oh shit.
Do I have to go through the whole cutscene just to do the attack?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't do the attack because of. Oh.
I can just run away too.
You're right. Oh, and I have my shirt back on.
Why'd you put your shirt back on, man?
I don't know. The police were coming for me, man.
Hey, if the FBI search your room, just tell them, oh, I was raped by a little girl. They'll believe you.
Yeah, they'll totally believe me.
Hey, say hello to my other baby.
Say hello to my little friend. Holy crap.
Say hello to my little friend. Oh, shit.
Oh, I just realized something. There's like a synonymous showdown going on over there.
Synonymous? Oh, Shishio is beating the shit out of Kenshin. Like, I think that should be stated.
Oh, I know you're talking.
The drop kick that could.
Oh my god, she's so scary. Did you see how she flies?
Drop kick that could.
Yeah, she gets some distance with that. Like, holy crap. Dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man. Oh yeah, so I heard Hill was being run. This is super off topic, but I heard
we're on stream, dude. I don't think you want to talk about that right now.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just a little bit of a warning. Oof.
Well, the question is, would they have a problem with that?
I don't know.
Unless you're a fan, unless the people who watch you are like super sensitive and they're like, oh no, you shouldn't say things like, eh.
Who cares? I don't fucking care who watches me, just like I don't care who I watch. I watch E semicolon R for fuck's sake. You think I give a fuck? No.
E semicolon R.
It's a shameless promotional plug. Hey, go watch my boy E semicolon R's channel, you know, if you want to be really enlightened. Hey, we just stopped talking about the Mario vs. Sonic Death Battle, didn't we?
Yeah, because it's so bull crap. I mean, we hit all the points that should be hit, and I mean, like, that whole fight was. Might actually get off after this because it's my Taco Bell is downstairs. But like my final thoughts, the fight was just super biased, and they do this every time. Like, what the flip?
Do you wanna talk about whatchamacallit, you wanna talk about Archie Sonic versus Paper Mario?
Archie Sonic versus Paper Mario. I feel like that'd be actually a really good fight. Like, honestly, I am a fan of the Archie Sonic. Not Archie Sonic. Well, yeah, I am, but I am a fan of what is it, Paper Mario, the Paper Mario games. And since Paper Mario is a gag character, he's much more powerful than normal Mario. Like, that's actually a legit thing.
Yeah,
like, this man has actually broken out of the universe, tearing something off of his world, and then put something else in place so that it works.
The thing about that is that wouldn't work about Sonic, because Sonic also has reality warping feats. But here's the thing, so SpongeBob can do the exact same thing. I know that sounds stupid.
You're right. SpongeBob is a gag character, yeah.
Yeah, but like SpongeBob has this paper, which, you know, in universe can do basically anything in universe. So, you know,
it's kind of a done deal. I mean, I feel like it would be a pretty good fight, but Archie Sonic would outclass Mario. Now, oh, you got a Joestar in your team.
Oh, fuck me. Well, time to turn up the gay in here.
Hey, fabulous. Just out of nowhere.
Fabulous. He even poses like a gay man.
Wait, crop tops. Look at that. But yeah, no, I feel like it'd be a really good fight, but I feel like Archie Sonic would come out on top because how omnipotent. I mean, not omnipotent. Omnipotent and broken.
Yo, what's up, Sonic? How you doing, man? You think I'm joking? Sonic the Hedgehog just commented on a video, man. We're famous now.
Did he just really?
Yeah, man. Oh my god. It's my hero.
No way! Hold on. Oh my god, it's the real guy.
It's my hero, man. Sonic for Jump confirmed. 10 out of 10.
Sonic for Jump Force? Because he is an actual character in Jump Force, let's just put that established.
Yeah, man, he just rips through everything.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, hi.
What's up, man?
That's actually pretty cool. That reminds me when I was playing, I had my Kingdom Hearts stream going, and Tetsu Nomura showed up.
Oh my god, Nomura.
Nomura, yeah, he showed up.
Oh, you know Ichigo is just as strong in...
Overwhelming pressure.
Yeah, you know Ichigo is just as strong in fucking Jump Force.
Oh, like, I hope they kind of nerf him a bit. Not nerf him, like, completely where he's helpless, but nerf him where we have a fighting chance. Because look at this, holy crap.
He getting carried.
This air control, though.
Like, he getting slapped around.
I don't think, did I even hit you? I think I hit you a little.
Yeah, just a little bit. Look at my health, though.
Oh, you're still in the green, though, buddy. You're right, Tom. Alright, here's where I it's not my run back, but I will get some damage.
You gonna take it seriously or something like that?
I guess.
Here, let me put him on scatter.
For my best ability, I'll take it seriously. That's not helping.
It doesn't hurt that Ichigo's ultimate attack in this game is essentially just a one-shot that kills him too.
I mean, I guess that helps the opponent. Did Gintama just miss the Kamehameha?
He hit you, but I think your thing just canceled out.
Oh, okay. My thing? Wait, no, because I didn't use, what's his name?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, I don't know.
This game has some awkward damage frames.
I mean, this game is very enjoyable, though, but this game is, like, really weird. We should do a rant on this game one day.
I love this game, in all honesty. You can't really go wrong with J-Stars.
Like, no, like, J-Stars, like, the problem with J-Stars is it's really fun to play with people. Like, I actually really have fun playing with you and other
Hey,
people.
thanks, Sonic. I appreciate that, man. You said you're good.
Hey, man, see, like, the realism. But yeah, no, I actually do truly have fun playing this game. It's just that when you get by yourself playing this game, it's kind of, you know?
Well, you gotta know what you're doing first.
Well, yeah. I get around to know what I'm doing, kind of.
What the fuck? That was weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm just gonna... Next time it happens, I'm just not gonna do it.
The one kill that I actually get in this game? Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, there you go.
What the fuck? That shouldn't have happened.
That's only the one kill I get in this game. After that, I'm dead.
Yeah, you sure?
About to die.
Yeah, I guess if the fucking Joestar actually beat his ass. Hey, you know what would make this even worse for you?
Ah, fuck! Yeah, wait, what?
You know what would make this even worse for you?
If you ended it with Nuggets?
No. My own form of Nuggets?
This is not even my final form. Wait, can I break through it? Oh, I broke it! Oh,
no. GG. Ichigo. Nerf Ichigo, please. Oh my god.
Nerf Ichigo, please. That should be a computer's name in this game.
Nerf Ichigo, please. Oh my god.
You know, Ichigo was like the super times 10 Loki of this game.
I know, right? If you play Smite, then, you know, Ichigo will be Loki, Alquang, and all of your favorite mains.
I still need to main... I'm trying to not main Alquang, but try to play as Alquang, and I'm also trying to play as, Ares now. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, so you left, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Co-opers, yeah. I'm almost to 2 hours. I'm gonna either use the 7 minutes to close it up here, or like talk it out more.
Alright, well, here's my final thoughts. Screwattack is biased and also sucks. So I am out. I'm going to eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, and this is probably the most in-depth review, you'll probably have that death battle, because most people don't even care anymore. Because most people don't really care, I guess. I don't know. Nobody's really talked about it yet.
They straight given up on this game. I mean, on Screwattack in a whole.
I'm not counting on Seth the programmer. I don't really trust him.
No,
That's a whole nother video, though. No,
Yeah.
honestly.
I'm out though.
All right, see you later.
Yup.
Yeah, it's just us, guys. It's just us. Yeah, thanks, Sonic. And thank you too, Mike. Very detailed comment you got there. Yeah, I bet Guts was really feeling that, wasn't he? I wanted to say something about it earlier, but I really couldn't. Let's see. Final thoughts. Alright, so if we were to do Archie Sonic versus Paper Mario, the biggest problem with that is Archie Sonic literally stomps. Archie Sonic is in a realm of his own. Multiple people have said it before in the past. Even people who were like Game Sonic loses said that if Archie Sonic was fighting Mario, then Archie Sonic would win. Now, I don't know how they feel about Archie Sonic versus Paper Mario, but, you know, I mean, generally it's in the same vein of power, so to speak. So they would believe, but I'm in the firm boat of Archie Sonic clearly outclassing Paper Mario due to his speed alone. Why do I say this? Because, in martial arts, if you have more speed than someone, then that ultimately decides it. Because speed in certain instances overrides strength and skill. If you can't react to your opponent, no matter how skilled they are, you're dead. Now, I'm not saying if a baby was gonna fly at you with a chainsaw. Yeah, thanks, Sonic. I've been playing this for about 9 years. Sometimes I play it just in the meantime, like I have no life or something, you know? Hey, anime fans, unite. Yeah, just talking about you, man. The problem with a baby with a chainsaw versus a fully grown man is if the baby with a chainsaw is, you know, flying towards you at high speeds, then, you know, either you're gonna die from the chainsaw, or the baby's gonna miss because the baby has baby hands, and it's not gonna be able to effectively hold a chainsaw to use it against you. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because of speed. If any Mario tries to pull out any kind of item to use against Sonic, no matter how fast, we're discounting what Screwattack said about the stupid menus from the Mario games, because, you know, that really doesn't count. That's kind of a game mechanic more than anything. He's not gonna pull out all of his items inside the level, which is what we're really considering, not, you know, outside the level. That's prep time, and no, he will not have prep time. If Sonic sees that he's gonna pull out an item, he's going to take the item out of his hand effortlessly. Or if Bloodlusted, which this is strange, talking about Sonic the Hedgehog in this vein, then Sonic the Hedgehog's just gonna spin dash through his head. Because Mario, at the end of the day, isn't gonna survive a spin dash like he would, you know, any other, It's not like he's getting hit by a thwomp. You know, thwomps only hit him from one side when they impact. Even then, you know, it's crushing, not sawing through, like Sonic would saw through him. So if Paper Mario tried to pull out the staff on him, not only would it be ineffective against what Screwattack was using for Sonic, it would also be ineffective against Archie Sonic, because Archie Sonic has dealt with things like Interjack and broken a staff which is very comparable to Paper Mario's staff ultra casually. But, you know, comparing Paper Mario to Interjack isn't really a good comparison, because Paper Mario does not have Interjack's level of strength. Not without items or gags, which really wouldn't serve him any benefit. Like in Dragon Ball Super, when Aurelie was going up against Beerus, even Goku was like, "Be careful, Aurelie-san," or, you know, however he said it. That doesn't really work against Beerus. And, you know, Beerus would just Hawkeye her. Obviously. Where martial skill comes into this, you know, Sonic's not going to flail his arms like he did in the second death battle. You know, Sonic's combat experience far outstrips Mario's. Even though Mario may be older, Mario can't really apply himself to a combatant of that speed and, you know, intellect. Because I can guarantee you that Sonic is smarter than Bowser by a long shot. He's not keeping up with Eggman or anything. Actually, he is. Eggman is a genius. His IQ ranks up to 300. Now, I don't know if you're paying attention or anything, but that's smarter than Einstein and Hawking. So, you know, if Sonic's constantly outsmarting a guy like that, well, I wouldn't say outsmart, but like outwitting, you know. Wit and intelligence are kind of different in that vein, but that does really speaks volumes about his overall combative tact. Because he's done this for years, and while he doesn't really age because of stupid games and complications that brings about, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, he doesn't gain any combative experience. Enough so that, you know, he's going to be ripping Paper Mario a new one. Because Paper Mario is about the same level of intelligence as normal Mario. Even though they're different characters, which Nintendo themselves have stated, like my cohort was bringing up earlier, that's not really going to mean all that much. Because at the end of the day, if your opponent is faster and smarter than you, and if they figure out what you're doing, you have no countermeasure, be it if you are stronger or not. I don't see Mario getting cut in half before. If Sonic can pierce through solid steel, or possibly even stronger than steel robots, effortlessly, then I don't see him having a problem getting through Mario's skin. Because everybody knows what a saw does to people. Saw cuts through your skin. It doesn't care about how thick it is. It breaks you down piece by piece. And in a saw that's especially going like trillions of times faster than light, that drilling into your skin, you're not gonna survive that. I'm sorry. Human beings... No, Mario is superhuman. I'll give him that. Definitely superhuman. Human beings aren't gonna survive at any point in time getting sawed straight through the middle. Straight through. Any angle. A saw cuts through human like butter. Now, that may be my final point about all this, but, you know, guess we do decide to make another video. He'll probably be talking about someone's debunk. If anyone ever really decides to debunk that stupid death battle. In which case, my cohort, as well as a few other YouTubers / everyone, was fully aware of what they were going to do with this death battle. They were going to fucking do Sonic wrong, or, you know, they were going to bullshit and make Sonic lose to appease the Mario fans, and they were going to underplay Sonic as well, completely flying in the face of whatever they've been doing. But then again, the past year, they've also been doing the same thing with all the Sonic characters and cast. So, you know, that's why everybody saw through these lying snakes. What we've been saying since the video started, don't trust Screwattack. If you do, well, you're just gonna be led on like a leash. And, no. Alright. You know what, I might just keep this going until my cohort gets back. I don't know if he's watching this right now, but, you know. In case he is, going pretty strong with my buddy Sonic here in the comment section. And Micah as well. But yeah. And if this... I'm not gonna say that Death Battle is going down, like, or not. Because obviously, because of all of its supporters, it's not going down anytime soon. It's unfortunate. But, like, due to how many people believe their BS about telling the actual result of a battle, you know, people are gonna take them and their word for gospel. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, that's the reality of the situation with them. And if you choose to trust a snake, you'll be in trouble. It's like the Garden of Eden all over again. Of course, sounds awfully pretentious of me talking about the Garden of Eden, you know. Okay, I'm not even Christian. Starters. So, this is really out of my boundaries and territory. But, you know, if they'll tell you what you want to hear, not necessarily what you need to hear. Death Battle won't show you their feats, they'll tell you their feats. And, you know, that's a rule in storytelling. People, when you're telling a compelling story, often you show, not tell. And if you tell, you know, it needs more substance behind it than just flat out telling somebody something. Like, like the scenes in Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, and, you know, Phantom Menace. You can tell us all you want that Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn have been buddies for a long time. And there are many adventures, but, you know, it'd help us get more attached to the characters if you showed us a little bit of the adventures. You know, it doesn't have to be the whole record or anything, but, you know, at least substantially. Yeah, let's see, another problem. If you're gonna, actually, I might get into this in a second. If you're going to claim your right, show your right. And even so, if you can't claim your right, use research. Make an essay. Don't be a Screwattack. At the end of the day, that won't get you far. And if it did, well, I'm honestly pretty surprised that it got you far. And I, for one, definitely am wary of their ploys. But then again, everyone I talk to knows that I don't trust Death Battle as far as I can throw my phone. If you... No, okay. I might be running out of subject matter on terms of Death Battle. I'll leave it at this. I don't care if you watch them. Really, I don't care if you enjoy the Death Battle between the two icons that really shouldn't have happened twice. It really shouldn't have changed the result. Just like I said earlier, they're lying. Or, you know, they're doing it for attention, which, you know, it's most likely the latter. Because that's just how that works. There you have it. Now, let's compare Sonic to Shadow and, you know, Knuckles, his contemporaries who have also lost in both their death battles, and their death battles that they were in. Shadow was comparable to Sonic, hands down. Shadow, without his inhibitor rings on, we haven't seen the full potential, because at the end of the day, he only takes 2 of them off. And those are the ones around his wrists. So we haven't really grasped all of Shadow's strength. But, you know, by my own hypothesis, he's most likely stronger than Sonic physically. Whereas the two on a speed level should be relative. If not, a more suppressed Shadow may be having a hard time keeping up when Sonic really gets serious, if he ever pushes him to that point, because those two are ultra casual with each other. But if he ever does take off the ones around his legs, then, you know, that could actually be a really good conversation, a debatable topic. See, I really like both characters, but even I admit that I'm not really too sure who would do more in the very end. I like to say Sonic, but, you know, Shadow recently has become very suspicious to me. Oh, also, if they're gonna claim that, you know, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver taking on Solaris wasn't anything in super form, then why are they even bringing up the games? I think they skipped that intentionally, because they didn't even bring it up once in the death battle, even though they've said they're gonna use all the games as canon. They didn't talk about secret rings. Of course, they probably wouldn't have even used that feat anyways. They tried to debunk the feat from Color's DS version, which, or not feat, but statement, which, you know, you're really picking and choosing your stuff there. Because they even claimed it themselves that he was faster than the Cyan Wisp laser. So, if he's faster than the laser wisp, how is he not faster than the speed of light? How are you going to claim that, you know, his claim about light speed isn't accurate when, you know, you yourself have said that he's faster than the light speed wisp, or than the laser wisp? You're defeating your own point. It's like Naruto versus Ichigo all over again. Of course, you know, again, I don't trust Screwattack as far as I can throw him. Really redundant point, I know, but, like, can you blame me? I don't blame me. Because if Screwattack is really all that innocent, why do they have all these debunks on them? It's not for no reason. Okay. A little bit rusty. Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. You know what? It's actually 2 hours in. I may just end it here, in all honesty. If people want to really see more from me, or my cohort, which I've linked to, or not linked, because I'm too lazy to do any linking. All you had to do was really type it up. If you can find this video, you can find the other video too, which is part 1. But mind, that video has bad quality. But hey, it's already got like over 100 views, so, you know, someone must have enjoyed it. Of course, maybe, I don't know. There's a little bit of difference in there. But again, you know, just check those out. And ask if you want more. I may do it if enough people request. I may not, you know. At the end of the day, that really depends on me. I don't really go off of what everybody else wants either way. That's why I really didn't give in to the whole Naruto fad. I just really wasn't interested in it. But yeah, I'll end it here, guys. See you later. Okay, that was awkward. I'm sorry. Stop.